We weren't born this way. Our values over time have seemed to decay, gradually buckling down as the world begins to weigh, to the point that through our stress we lose our way, drifting from that original day where we knew nothing but unconditional love. What happened to that day where we were introduced to our inspiring mothers, teaching us morals and caring for others, that we are incapable of caring for our fellow man like brothers, needing to introduce them to a world of hate? Why must such negative behavior be looked upon with such favor, wreaking nothing but death and destruction in its wake? Elie Wiesel once described how we are our brothers with a drive to survive, and the only way to avoid a terrible fate is to help one another and let go of the hate. Yet in a culture expressing how life is short and you only live once, hate is something that serves as a sense of pride. Never mind who it causes to cry, because it appears as though they found a passion and drive when inside they only feel emptiness. We weren't born this way. We became a nation made from blood and tears, from the sweat of our backs and the realization of our fears. Yet through the pain and agony which upon us has been inflicted, not once have we retaliated out of hate, or said that those who oppressed us deserve a terrible fate. Within us is this bright flame guiding us through a sea of hate, where we simply took a negative and changed it into a motive, which created a homeland and a state. We weren't born this way. We all started off so real, only later to be called out as a fake, a nation of liars who take advantage of those who have morals. Never mind how many years we spent behind a metal gate, put there by our friends and neighbors full of carefully grown hate. And it's understandable why this is seen as a lie. Images so surreal they just make you want to die, but not just because of these people's terrible fate, but because there are those who recognize this monster full of hate that brought this about inside themselves. They see that if they don't erase history, then their own characteristics will no longer be a mystery, chasing the same path as the one we erase, because in order to feel something they have to inflict and taste fear, rage, and hate, affecting their very state. And the way in which these ideas survive is through a preset maniacal drive implanted by those before them. We weren't born this way. We as a species were built to live our lives with peace, harmony, where everyone is kind. Yet by introducing this dark cloud of emotions, set on our path is the ability for this whole range of emotions, which stir the cauldron of stereotypes, racism, and hate. It's things like these factors that nearly brought the destruction of our forefathers, who survived despite the animalistic treatment, because they were more human and came to realize that the tools they needed to stay alive were kindness and dreams. For it's these things that make you fly over the gates, leaving the hate on the floor to die, each of its steps heavier than the last, taking everyone around it with a blast. For those who hate and want to dissipate or annihilate others, to them we say these are people. Names, not numbers. Lives, not some glorified way to go out in a blaze. Murder is not some kind of phase that one can launch into cities for countless days, because if one truly wanted peace, they would make it stay. A nation so small should not be hated by all, as it's nothing but stardust in the universe. Yet when it comes to growth and development, they are the first, despite their meager size, are constantly getting hurt, to which Mark Twain could not help but wonder why. Why? The answer is so simple and was in his face the whole time. It is because we care about others. We weren't born this way. We were born to live, to get back up when we've been beaten down, no matter who wants to put us in the ground. To rise from the ashes, not burn others down. To not just quietly slip out of the shackles of hate, but to take the bonds and cause them to break, so that there should never be a return to those feelings we all keep in a crate, weighing us down, making us drown, when all we need to do is let go. Just let go. Because we were born to love and care.